everybody. It's story time again. Today, Teddy and I have a story for you that's about how things grow. It's called Tops and Bottoms. And look, Teddy, there's a bear in the picture too. So, I don't know if you know, but one of the characters in this book does not know that some plants, some vegetables grow with the vegetable part under the ground. And some plants grow so the vegetable part that you eat is above the ground. So this shows some carrots that are actually roots, but that's the part we eat. We don't eat this part, it doesn't taste good. But lettuce, we eat the part above the ground because that tastes good, but the roots don't taste good. So in this story, one of the characters knows that, but the other character does not know that. The book is called Tops and Bottoms, and this book I have to hold this way instead of this way, the way most books are, because it has a top and a bottom this way. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. Do you remember what lazy means? He doesn't want to do any work. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all of his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. Not far down the road lived a hare. A hare is a rabbit. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. And now he didn't have any money, and he didn't have any land. Hare and his family were in very hard shape. "The children are so hungry, Father Hare, we must think of something," Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and cooked up a plan. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear, wake up. It's your neighbor, Hare, and I have an idea." Bear opened one eye and grunted. "We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the plants right down the middle. Yes, sir, Bear, we're in this together. I'll work and you sleep." "Huh?" said Bear. "So what'll it be, Bear?" asked Hare. "Do you want the top half of the plants we grow or the bottom half? It's up to you. Tops or bottoms?" "Let's see," said Bear with a yawn. "I'll take the top half." Hare, "Right, tops." Hare smiled. "It's a done deal, Bear," he said. So Bear went back to sleep. One thing I like about this book is how the bear sleeps in all kinds of different silly positions. And Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. Bear slept as the crops grew. Look how he's sleeping now. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear. Remember, you get the tops and I get the bottoms, right?" Hare and his family dug up the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off all the tops and tossed them in a pile for Bear, and he put the bottoms aside for himself. So remember, this is the yummy part that you eat, and look what he gave Bear, the tops. Bear stared at his pile, but Hare, all the best parts are in your pile. "You chose the tops," Hare said. "Now, Hare, you've tricked me. You plant this field again, and this time I want the bottoms." Hare agreed. "It's a done deal, Bear," he said. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted and watered and weeded. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear. Remember, you get the bottoms and I get the tops this time." Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear, that's all the roots, and he put the tops in his own pile. Here, he's got him. He's waking up. Bear looked at his pile and scowled. Hare, you have cheated me again. But Bear, Hare said, you wanted the bottoms this time. Bear growled. You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice, and you owe me one season of both tops and bottoms. You're right. Poor old Bear, sighed Hare. It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal, Bear, he said. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, then watered and weeded some more. Bear slept as the crops grew. These all look the same. I wonder what they are. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and the bottoms." Do you see what they grew? Corn. There in front of Bear's house lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk. Hare tugged off the roots at the bottom and the tassels at the top. So the roots here, there's corn in the middle, and these tassels on the top that you can't eat. He tugged off the roots and he tugged off the tassels and he put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected all the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. See, Bear, you get the tops and the bottoms. I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear, it's a done deal. Well, by now, Bear was wide awake. That's it, Hare, he hollered. From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and middles. Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare sold his vegetables and had enough money to buy some land. So now he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand, and although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. And that's the story of Tops and Bottoms. See you again. Bye.